Hey, High Point. It's time to say, let's make this morning a great day. My name is Naya, and I am your host for today's morning meeting. If you haven't already done so, take a seat, breathe deep as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
So take the time right now to pause, to take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, just allow the eyes to close. Allow the body to be still. Allow the mind to be still if it wants to. And just allow whatever feelings arise to come to the surface. It's so rare that we pause and allow these feelings any space. But so important that we do. If it helps as you sit there, you can just gently place your hand on your stomach and just feel that rising and falling sensation. Know that as you follow that sensation, there's no real goal to the exercise. We're just pausing, allowing the body to be present with any sensations, any feelings, allowing the mind to experience any thoughts, any feelings, and just creating a space in which we can be quiet and still. And if you need to direct your thoughts to anyone, to anything in particular, just taking that opportunity now. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body, back to that feeling of contact, that feeling of being grounded. Grateful for having taken that time out. And whenever you feel ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're feeling ready for a brand new week. Let's start our morning by checking out the calendar together. So take a look. What month are we in right now? If you want to take a second and pause this video and point to the month listed at the top of the screen, you're more than welcome to do so. But I will wait just a second. Hope you're pointing, point. If you are pointing at October, you are right. It is the month of cool weather, cozy sweaters, and Halloween fun around the corner. Now let's find out today's date. We are looking for October 27th. Can you spot it? Take a moment to point at it or have someone come up and point at it on the screen. Whatever you need to do, go ahead and pause this video and do that. All right, there it is. It is Monday, October 27th. Let's say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Monday, October 27th. Mondays are a fresh start, a chance to set new goals, try something positive, and bring out our best energy into the week. Before we jump into the day, let's wake up our bodies a little bit. Everyone, I want you to sit tall and take a deep breath in. We'll do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, For our movement section, staff, you are more than welcome to pause this video at any point and give some assistance to clients that may need some additional support in moving their bodies. But we're going to go ahead and start. So I want you to stretch your arms up towards the ceiling, and I want you to imagine like you're reaching for those Monday goals. Everything you want to accomplish on this Monday, imagine that you're reaching for it, right? Really big and tall. Now roll your shoulders back. So bring your arms towards your center and roll your shoulders back and loosen up your neck. Roll your shoulders back and loosen them up. Now give your hands a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hands. Shake your hands. And now finish with a big smile. So I want to see those smiles big, because we've got this. All right, everyone. Today is Monday, October 27th. So let's make it a productive and positive and happy day. It is time for our weather update. Here is what's happening outside right now: sunny, cloudy, windy, or rainy, and what you can expect as the day goes on. For our Centennial staff, go ahead and pause this part of the video and talk about what the weather looks like today. For our Fort Collins staff, go ahead and pause this video to see what's happening in your neck of the woods. All right, we've been talking about the Garage Social that is happening this Saturday. Sorry, it happened last Saturday. What am I thinking? But just remember, it is a fun event that you get to come to. We had such a blast this past Saturday. So we want you to come, keep signing up, and we want to see your faces. Stars shine, it's pop time. It's time for our pop culture segment of Morning Meeting. Today's story is truly heartwarming. Manolo Betancourt, I don't know how to say his last name, is a baker in Charlotte and has spent over 12 years using his bakery to bring joy to others. While he sells delicious treats like tres leches and cheesecake, he also donates birthday cakes to people experiencing homelessness. He says, "We don't call them homeless, they are our neighbors." Manolo started by asking a local nonprofit how they were celebrating birthdays and offered to help. Now he delivers vanilla sheet cakes, sometimes filled with caramel or peaches, for every birthday. Can you imagine receiving a birthday cake for the first time in your life? How would that make you feel? Staff, why don't you go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. This year, Manolo and his team delivered their 300th cake. He recalls a moment that made it all worth it. One recipient cried, saying it was their first birthday cake they'd ever had. What's one small act of kindness you could do this week to make someone feel special? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Stories like this remind us that even small gestures can make a huge difference. So thank you to Manolo, and many people get to feel celebrated one cake at a time. All right, it is time to start our of the days. Our first of the day is joke of the day, which you know is my personal favorite. But why are libraries so tall? Anyone have an idea? Anyone? You feel free to pause this video, but if not, go ahead and let's give me a big drum roll, please. Keep going. Because they have so many stories. Oh my gosh. It is time for a riddle of the day. I stand in a field with a hat for a crown. Scare off the birds so crops won't go down. Not spooky at heart, but I watch the town. What am I? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and discuss what that might be. If you guess scarecrow, you would be correct. A scarecrow scares off crows from eating crops in the field. But this one was a tough one. I had to think about it a little bit more than I usually do with the other ones. So I hope you guessed it right. If you didn't, what a great opportunity to learn. It's time for our word of the day. Every day we learn a new word that helps us understand the world a little bit better. So, are you ready to hear today's word? Today's word of the day is barrier. Can you say that with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Barrier. A barrier is something that makes it hard for someone. It makes it hard for someone to do, participate in, or complete an activity. So let's think about that. Let's think about what that looks like in our lives. Can you think of a time when something made it hard to finish a task or join in on a game? And another way to phrase this question might be, was it difficult when there wasn't a ramp to get up to the second story of a floor and it was just stairs, but you were a wheelchair user? Would that be difficult? Yes or no? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Another question is, what are some ways we can overcome barriers so everyone can take part? Do you think adding a ramp to multi-level buildings, like if there was a ramp to go up to a ramp to get into a car, do you think that everyone could take part in that? Yes or no? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. So here's a sentence to help remember the word. A barrier is something that makes it hard for someone to do what they need or want. Barriers can show up anywhere, at school, at home, or in our community. When we notice them, we can work together to find a solution and help each other succeed. So let's say the word together one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Barrier. Since today is October 27th, it is also known as National American Beer Day. So why this day? Well, National American Beer Day celebrates the creativity, craftsmanship, and hard work of American brewers. It's a day to recognize how beer has been a big part of American culture, especially here in Colorado, where local breweries are everywhere and enjoying a cold brew with friends is a popular part of social life. From small craft breweries to larger breweries, beer brings communities together and sparks fun social connections. So let's see who's been paying attention, because here come 2 quick questions. Our first question is, when do we celebrate National American Beer Day? Is it A, July 4th, B, October 27th, C, March 17th, or D, December 31st? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. If you guessed October 27th, you would be correct. Now on to our second question. What does National American Beer Day celebrate? Is it A, the creativity and craftsmanship of American brewers, B, the history of soda making in the US, C, the world's largest pizza, or D, the invention of root beer floats? Ooh, I love a good root beer float. All right, staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask this question. If you guessed A, the creativity and craftsmanship of American brewers, you are correct. So today, if you're in Colorado or anywhere else, take a moment to raise a glass to the brewers who make your favorite beers. Celebrate the social connection beers inspire, and enjoy the creativity behind every pint. Cheers to American Beer Day. Actually, can everyone cheers with me? Pretend I have a cup in my hand. Actually, I have one. I have my water bottle here. And everyone, on the count of 3, I want you to cheers with me in celebration of National American Beer Day. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers! In honor of National American Beer Day, let's have a little fun with a would you rather question. Would you rather run your own root beer brewery where you invent fun, fizzy flavors like vanilla honey or apple spice? Or be a master brewer who designs cool labels and comes up with creative names for new craft brews? Take a moment to think about what you would choose. Staff, go ahead, pause this video, and ask this question. So, if you love tasting and creating new flavors, maybe the brewery is your dream. If you enjoy art design and creative branding, then designing labels and names could be your perfect role. Either way, both both choices let you be part of the exciting world of brewery and creativity. All right, you know what time it is. It is time for our daily schedule review. Take this time to go over today's lessons and activities. outings scheduled for today and any changes that may have occurred. Go ahead and pause this video and have this discussion. All right, High Point friends, it's a wrap for today's morning meeting. Thank you for sharing your smiles, your thoughts, and cheer. You make this time special every day of the year. And remember this, you have the power to make today amazing in every single way. Whether it's learning something new, helping a friend, or smiling, you can take today and fill it with joy, laughter, and light. So stand tall, give yourself a pat on the back, and breathe deep, because we did something great here together. Love you all. Have an amazing Monday. You're going to make this week amazing. I will see you tomorrow.